been making music ever since the crack boom. Country rap tunes.
Coming down.
Country rap tunes. Gotta have guitars and a lot of baboons. Come to the South once, I bet you'll be back soon.
Coming down.
Country rap tunes.
Coming down.
Yo, what's up with it, man? It's your boy Cory Mo back off in this thing one more time. Country Rap Tune Podcast, you know what it is. I have a very special guest in the building, man. We go back like time machines, man. This is definitely a big brother, a mentor of mine. I'm not going to let y'all know who it is. I'm going to let my beautiful guest host, Miss Kimberly Latrice Jones, introduce who we have on the show today.
Oh boy, we got one for you today. It is the legendary hit maker, the man who made you 1-2 step, singer, songwriter, reality TV pioneer, musical legendary icon, Jazze Pha.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're now tuned into the Rare Best. Yours truly, Jazze Pha, Burgundy, Obama Luther King Jr., Jackson 5 the First, one of the most delightful of your time and ours. You feel me? Finzel Burgundy, oh boy.
Tabernacle.
Oh boy.
Sanctuary.
It's like James Brown. You know, James Brown always he let the people introduce him, but he had his own person come out and introduce him.
I know that's right.
That's where I got that from. So
I love it.
You know, everybody
That's
would
all.
never be, deprived of a proper introduction. You feel me?
There you go.
Yes, and that was wonderful, Kimberly, by the way.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm so happy you're here.
I'm so happy to see you.
Oh man, this is so
Jazze.
beautiful. What up? Y'all gonna make me share the tour. I'm back in my Memphis now. Y'all make me share the tour up in the room. Curbing on curbing. I ain't got my curbs on today. Yeah, man. I'm feeling real Memphis, man.
I love it.
Memphis meets Texas meets ATL. That's just what it
Right
is.
quick. So look, man, we're going to jump into it, man. We're going to take it all the way back, all the way. I want to talk about your pops being the bass player.
Oh, yeah, you
in the Barcades.
you meant back then.
I want to go all the way
You
back.
went back.
Where you actually came from.
Back.
How was it to be such a little boy and
Such a little boy.
and being right there around all the pimping, man?
Oh, my God.
Man, you was knee-high to a grasshopper, but you was around everybody there was.
Bro, let me tell you something.
Tell
right?
me something, please.
I remember I said, I remember saying this. This is just a random thought, right? I'm like, Daddy, why Dennis Edwards got them big old sandals on and them rusty feet in December? He had these sandals on and he didn't have no socks on. He was, jacletas, you know what I'm saying, man?
Yeah.
You got to put something on them big uncle feet, you know what I'm talking about? But he was on the piano and you talking about being at Daddy's house and the Temptations, literally, we got Merry Christmas in our living room. You know what I'm saying?
Temptations was
the version that y'all listen to all the time. We got that in our living room, and I found out over time, like from Stephanie Mills to Shaka Khan to everybody, and when they passed through Memphis, Tennessee, they had to come to my daddy's house. You know what I'm saying? And one thing because he was the Barcades, but another thing because he was the man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was the man with the party playing. You know what I'm saying? The fables, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, that's who he is. So when you the party guy, you know what I'm saying? That's what happens. You know, the players, the hustlers, everything. But most of all, the great entertainers. You know what I'm saying? The great entertainers. He always kept it. It was always, top notch. It was, you know what I mean?
From day one.
It's the house. It's the crib. So you know what I mean. You wake up, there wasn't nothing for you to be like, baby, where's the bathroom? Oh, Shaka Khan, gotta go use the restroom. Like right over here, Miss Shaka Khan. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that. You know, we had these little French doors, and you could like see through them a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when it was time for the kids to, go do kid
go
stuff.
to the back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we was goddamn. You know what I'm saying?
Sneak peeking.
Yeah.
Did a live show.
And when you got to get something from the refrigerator, you can see everything. You try to catch your bar.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, wait a minute, they talk about Prince right now. Wait, let me walk in here. Oh, I just gotta get some water.
So your mom is a famous singer as well, and her name is Denise Williams, and there's two famous Denise Williams.
Right.
So people cross-reference
Right.
your mom with the other Denise, but your mom was also a well-known singer.
Yes. That was my mom's maiden name was Denise Williams.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And people got that twisted because, of course, obviously, probably because of me. You know, and I was doing my thing like, oh yeah, and they kept saying that his family was in the music business, so they just gathered that. That was like the biggest rumor of my career.
Wow.
Like, and when I finally did meet Miss Denise Williams, she was like, shoot, I was about to come back out and do a record as famous as you to made me again. And everybody was like, hey, I seen your son. I was like, that is not my son. I already know you talking about Jazze, right? No, I'm so happy for him. I'm so happy about it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, my mom was, her and my dad, they separated when I was 4 years old. And we were living in Memphis, Tennessee. And so my mom had me on her hip and took me with her to Los Angeles. And she was working with Total Experience Records. So Total Experience Records was Lonnie Simmons, who had DJ Rogers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So DJ Rogers, do you hear the Big Sean say, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's my mama singing on that.
Oh,
You hear?
I love that record.
Oh, you might have heard Common, faithful to the end. That's my mama. You know what I'm saying? Those records like that. And she also sang on, you know, some of that, just because you're not for real, why you wanna hurt it. Them backgrounds on some of that, on that album.
Yes.
All that. All of that.
Wow.
So that's, you know, you got the Gap Band over there.
Yes.
You had DJ Rogers, and he has Tata Vega was there as well. Tata Vega, you know, sister.
Yes.
Yes. She also sang background next to my mom as well. So, you know, we talking about, you know, just a whole bunch of just legendariness.
Going on.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, you know, when you got background gurus and stuff like that, then you have no choice but to, you know, you see, it ain't nothing but see Michael McDonald and somebody like Stephanie Mills in the same breath. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Just on random, like with some McDonald's, because back then everybody ate McDonald's. It was good. You know what I'm saying? Them back days
it was still good.
Yeah, when the box was golden.
Unbelievable. And
that's when you know you're old school.
You had grew up in California though, right? You went to school out there.
Partially.
Okay.
Partially. In my younger years, I grew up all over California. We were like, what do you call them? Gypsies or nomads?
Nomads.
Yeah, we were just everywhere. Because Mom was singing with Philip Bailey, you know, from Earth, Wind & Fire.
Yeah.
She was singing, she did some work with Barbara Streisand, with Stevie Wonder, a lot of different people. She was just a background, just queen. And just, you know, and then we got into the church, and then she became, you know, filled with the Holy Ghost and the evangelist, and just be a part of, she had her own praise and worship team. Okay. And then she worked with, Andre Crouch and Michael Don Thomas, a lot of different people, Jermaine Hawkins, you know, just name it. You know, so we were all over the place, from Inglewood to Culver City to everywhere. So that's where you get the, you know, the cultured Jazze Pha. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, that when you talk about it is on the phone, right? On the side. You know me listening to. You know, I remember when MTV was just, you know, that was the only music channel. You know what I'm saying?
Sure was for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the box came. You remember the box came out?
You could order on the box.
Right.
You order your little record, you be sitting there for 3 hours waiting on yours to roll up.
When that thing pop up, you be like, ah! Yeah. It's on.
Calling your siblings, come to the front.
Right. Dang, man, them the days, right?
I miss
it's on the radio. Or recording off of the radio?
Yes. With one tape recorder. You play this one. Or if you was fancy, you had the double-sided.
Did y'all ever make a tape off the radio, though?
Yes.
Did you make a tape off the radio?
Yes, because I had to get my house mixes off there.
Trying to edit the talk.
Talk it out.
And you be praying that the DJ don't come in early. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's a hot one, right? Oh, come on, dog. Don't say nothing like that. That's my part. You be sitting there trying to catch that part.
Man, tell me about when you moved to Atlanta and you hooked up with MC Breed, because we had Wicked on the show, and he gave a lot of props to MC Breed, and a lot of people don't do that.
Wicked!
But
shout out to Wicked, my brother.
Tell me about hanging out with MC Breed, man, and all the stuff that happened when y'all linked up.
Man, Breed, man. Shout out to Breed. A lot of people, I mean, probably know that, but some people don't know, of course, that like Breed was the first person that, took me in. Like, literally the first day that I played my music for Breed, like, I only had a hotel room at the Castlegate, right over there off of Howard Mill, right there where that big old Walmart sits right there on Howard Mill. Yeah. It was a hotel that had a few rats and mice in that thing. Damn. You know what I'm saying? And we were there. And me and the Funkaholics. My brother's the Funkaholics. Okay. I had a group called the Funkaholics. Yeah. And I had a manager by the name of Carolyn Miller, rest her soul. She passed away some years back. And we were there. Long story short, she was like, I know MC Bree. She was like, I know MC Bree. I said, what? You know MC Bree? Take me to MC Bree right now. You know what I'm saying? I know Bree to love me. So she took me to Bree, went to the studio. Kayla recording. Oh, you know what Kayla? You ever been to Kayla? Mm-hmm. Anyway, so we went over there to Kayla. He was recording a song with Hurricane, DJ Hurra, with Beastie Boys. DJ. Oh, okay, yeah. He was doing a song called "What's the Definition of a Real MC?" They're working on the song, and fast forward, that day he was like, "Yo, y'all come stay at my house."
And you just played some beats for him?
We ain't had nowhere to stay.
Would you play for him to make him say that?
I played him 2 beats. I played him 1 beat. He was working on his album, so when budget time is up, I came at the right time. But it was like, they distributed them funds. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So he probably got some off the top. Bree was the off the top king. You know what I'm saying? He was like, how 5,000 sound? You know what I'm saying? But the budget might have been 75. You know what I'm saying? I was like, what? 5,000? Man. He was like, so what y'all doing tomorrow? It's like, well, we looked at each other like, he was like, okay. He read between the lines like, okay, pull to the side, move me in his house right across the hall from him and his old lady.
Wow.
And right now to this day, his daughter that was like, she was a newborn at the time. Like, she's singing now. And she finally, Lexi Bree, shout out to Lexi Bree as well. Okay. But from being in that house with MC Bree, he introduced me to Too Short. G hooked it up. G brought in everybody. He brought in the whole Def Squad, Redman, Keith Murray, who else? Too Short, Snoop Dogg, Warren G, everybody. Everybody. Everybody.
So another person that is has been impactful in your story is Eric Sermon. Now, how did y'all meet?
Through MC Bree. Through G hooked it up. We were working on some. Shout out to Bernard Alexander too. Bernard Alexander was over there running Def Squad at the time. You know what I'm saying? And Bernard, I actually met Bernard before I met all of them. Because Bernard he was running the label. He was right in there with Russell Simmons, and because my dad was also a national promotions guy, so he was working with like Sleeping Bag Records and all of them, and so they were up there right there with Eric Sermon all the time. So Eric kind of knew about me. And he was like, yo, Jazzy, I'm hearing that you got it. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you got it, B. You got it. You got the toy. You know what I'm saying? You got it. You got the sauce. You know what I'm saying? You got the 1-2. He always liked my 1-2. Boom, bap, boom. He just wanted me to hit them 1-2. He said, yo, why you sound like that? I was like, bro, I'm not quantizing it. I wasn't locking it in. He had that hump in it. He's like, yo, come over here. And, he introduced me to Dave Hollister.
Oh, wow.
Yep, went in there and when we did a record deal with we did Dave Hollister's first album, and man, after that he just had me doing like remixes and different things behind the scenes, and he was the first one to give me a $10,000 check.
Hold up, man! You gotta love that now.
He's like, yo, Jazzy, you just do this beat right here, and we gonna remix it. We gonna just you might not get no credit on it, but you get 10,000. You know what I'm saying? And then he gave me. We did Alfonso Hunter. We did a few things, man. E-Double. I did some stuff on his album as well. Yeah, E-Double, man. Shout out to E-Double. Big shouts out to E-Double.
This is a question I never asked you. How did you meet Pimpin' Bun? Like, when did that come about?
Man, Pimpin' Bun. See, my brain bad.
Been doing too much pimping.
Too much smoking.
Know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, let's see. I'm trying to think when that happened. What? Cause it feels like around Show Enough time. Because I remember I probably met them in Texas early.
Probably.
But then we didn't get to know each other until later.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because I had to move to Houston because of Show Enough.
Yeah.
You know, with A-Ball and MJG and with Tila.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's when I found out that, Houston had his own country.
Yeah. Straight up.
No, for real.
Straight up.
Like, they got artists in Houston that ain't never been to Atlanta or Miami or nowhere else.
And living very well.
And living well. I'm like, this your house? Like, you selling dope? Like, you know what I'm saying? Nah, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing mixtapes. You know what I'm saying? Living out the trunk, for real.
You know what? Real quick. I'm going to tell the people the first time I met you.
Oh. I
was in Miami for the, it might have been Memorial Day weekend or Labor Day weekend. I don't know. One of them weekends. But I was walking to a party across the street and I saw you. And I was like, oh, shit, Jazze Pha, Jazze. I just screamed. You turn around, you looked at me crazy as hell. I say, bro, Cory Mo, man, I'm the one that worked with Pimp C. You be emailing me your beats.
What?
You was like, oh, shit, Cory Mo. And then, you know what I'm saying, we hugged. I got your info. And, man, I think that might have been maybe...
It been Montreal ever since.
You know what I'm talking about? Man, that shit might have been 03 or 02.
Wow.
It was a very long time ago.
Golly, bro.
Yep, and I think, because Pimp used to always tell me...
Did I come to the spot out there on the East? Soon after that, huh?
Yeah.
I think that's when you invited me out there, right?
Yep. But Pimp used to always say, yeah, man, send that shit to Jazze. Email Jazze. Check your email, Jazze, just send me some beats. And then I would always go on, download your shit.
Wow.
The what's the song you did on UGK album? Go again. Back on the slab again. Remember that? Back on the slab again.
I remember it vaguely.
Man, that was so jamming. Anyway, I had recorded...
It was on the album?
Yep. I had recorded Pimp verse, Bun verse. You had sent the beat over with the hook on it, and Pimp was losing his mind.
See, I got to pull that up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Back on the slab again.
We got to listen to that before I go.
Now, see, my first memory of Jazze, and this is why I always say, Jazze do not get his props. He is a reality TV pioneer. And people do not know that.
Wow.
Well, my first memory of Jazze is I worked for Tracy Baker Simmons and Wanda Shelley. Yep. Tracy.
I think you told me that when we do. And,
Yep. I worked for Tracy Baker Simmons and Wanda Shelley, so I had just worked with them on Being Bobby Brown. We had rapped Being Bobby Brown maybe a year or two before that, and I went over and worked for Tyler for a little while, and they started filming Welcome to Dreamland.
Wow, Jevon.
Yep. I didn't work on Welcome to Dreamland, but I came by there a few times to see Wanda for different things, and would watch like some of the scenes and hang out, and we met and stuff like that. But I feel like Welcome to Dreamland does not get its props because Welcome to Dreamland was one of the earliest music competition shows.
Yes.
And it was like number 2 or 3 on BET. Drummer reminded me of that. I was like, I feel like it don't get its props. And Drummer was like, but remember, it was high on the list on BET. But it was like number 2 or 3 on BET. And it was before people were really doing music competition shows like that, like in that style. Because y'all need to run that back.
Wow.
Y'all need to run that back.
Wow.
So how did you end up getting involved in Welcome to Dreamland?
Well, Jevon, Jevon Dewand, my best friend, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So we were working together and he had an idea, Welcome to Dreamland was like, it was just one of those things and it'd be best, you know what I'm saying, if he talk about it with us. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because that was his baby. So
we're going to bring him on in a minute.
Yeah, we got to do that, But, just like actually pulling a whole bus up and coming to town, it's like Santa Claus coming to town, you know what I'm saying? He's looking for you, and you, and you, you know what I'm saying? And if y'all got talent, you can sing a song, you can do a dance, whatever you can do.
Get on the bus.
Get on the bus. What?
Yeah.
Come on,
Legendary.
Man, it's crazy. You know how it is, man, having a great idea and just trying to get it from one place to the next.
For sure.
It's just God just put certain things in our brain, in our lap, and then after a while you start seeing it formulate and see all of these people begin to, congregate in the same spaces.
Yeah.
In the same space, and then it comes back, then boom, there it is. There it is. That's what's gonna happen with him.
Yeah.
Cause he's super. He's one of them. He's one of them Tylers. He's one of those guys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Visionary, man.
Yeah.
One idea with him leads to 1,000.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's just how we
fact.
get down. And yeah, that was Vaughn's thing. That was his vision.
So look, how was it working with? You are one of the few people to ever work with Biggie and Tupac, right?
Yeah.
And Aaliyah.
Oh,
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn, man, give me
Biggie and Pac actually after they passed away though. I actually worked with Biggie before he passed, but the song that we didn't come out. It never came out.
Oh wow.
The song never came out, and
damn.
but I got it.
Oh, I know you do. Hold up now.
Yeah, but and it's jamming too. But I was around Big when I think right after when he had the car crash. He was on a cane, I remember.
Oh yeah.
We were at Too Shorts, and then you did the Call Me record. You know what I'm saying? With Too Short, me and Shawty B, with Lil Kim. You know what I'm saying? He wrote that record. Call me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I met him then at Short's house. He was over there and we said, man, Biggie at Short house and Pac had to lose, and that was Big Zach.
Shout out to Zach.
Yeah, Big Zach, man.
We need to get Zach on here, man.
Yeah, man, Big Zach got some stories, boy.
Man.
He got so many stories.
Yeah,
Come on, man. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, you gotta have Big Zach.
Okay, but look. How was it working with Aaliyah? Did you get to kick it with her in the studio?
Of course.
Man, give me a story that you ain't told to nobody about Aaliyah.
Well, I mean,
or just kicking it with her.
Our story was kind of. I mean, what happened? I ain't gonna put nothing on it. It's just when I met Aaliyah, I was like, my eyes was like golf balls. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, because she was one of the few people that I always wanted to work with. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So
starstruck a little bit.
Yeah, a lot of bit. You know what I'm saying? But in a not in no funny kind of way. Just like I loved her vibe. I was just like, dog, she is amazing. And then it'd be the fabric of a person. And then you know how you say, I bet she like this, and then she's like that, and then some.
Yeah.
Like when you think about we going to Patti LaBelle house. You know what I'm saying? You already got in your head how Patti gonna be because Patti can cook. Mm-hmm. It's Thanksgiving, so we going to Patti house. Right. We getting Patti pies. You know what I'm saying? We getting the whole how many different turkeys she gonna have? Like she gonna have a Cajun one, a deep fried one. You know what I'm saying? She having everything. You know what I'm saying? And the decor she gonna have. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So that's what it was with Aaliyah. When I first time I saw her, she was everybody doing this.
They was telling me to straighten my hair.
Right, okay. Straighten my hair. You can't do me like that when I'm drinking. I'll be when you got on no underwear, straighten my hair.
It's a hit.
When you think nobody cares, straighten my hair.
Here we go, y'all. The burgundy one.
Who was we talking about again?
Aaliyah.
Yes. Aaliyah. So Aaliyah was on TRL. She was on TRL. We were in New York City, by the way.
Okay.
Myself, Donnie Scantz, B. Cox, Chris Hicks, Joe Mo Hankerson, Aaliyah's mom, Jonte Austin. You know what I'm saying? We had the arsonists, you know what I'm saying? The noontime arsonists over there ready to burn it all the way down, turn all the way up, and deliver. You know what I'm saying? So we waiting on her. So, we click on the TV. Oh, she on TRL. That means it's live. Boom, turn it on. She's on the TV screen. She's on the TV screen, so it's live.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So literally it goes to a commercial. It goes to this commercial, and not even 15 minutes later, she should come walking down the hallway. Because she's right down the block. Dang. We're in New York City. So it was like, it couldn't have been more of a fan type of moment for me.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, how you gonna just walk out the TV? Don't do that to me.
Don't come out the
like,
television.
looking all how you looking and smelling like you smelling.
Sounded like you sounded.
Y'all gonna make me get teary out here about that girl, man. Oh, I loved her so much. But she came in there and she said, she just started giving everybody different names. She's like, your name is... She said, you just... Oh, I just want to hug you. She said, you're like fuzzy. And she started calling me fuzzy. She was always calling me fuzzy. She said, you're fuzzy. She said, you know, and she always, you know, those little funny little things that happen in the studio, like she would always lock those things in. And forever, she'd be like, I don't even sing it like that. I sing it like this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So she was just great, man. She was just a great soul. A great soul. She was, man, truly missed.
Yeah, I wish I could have met her.
Yeah.
Like legit.
Yeah.
But you did,
top tier.
You did, however, meet the king.
Who that? MJ. Oh, yeah.
Hold up, chat.
Several times, man. Me and Mike kicked it several times. I mean, and it's crazy. They got one picture of us somewhere, and I don't know where it is.
Dang.
Well, I got one picture of me and him. I got on the 3-piece suit. I was with my dad, and I have no idea where that picture is. I think it's in my grandmama's house. But that's when you had a physical picture. You know, you look at that picture, you know.
What kind of conversation did you have with Mike? Like, what the hell was y'all talking about?
Well, you know, it was always, you know, grown folk conversation with them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you know, he was always like, oh my God, he looks just like James. He's just like his dad. You know what I'm saying? If that boy ain't James, he's like James, he's just like you. You spit him out. You know what I'm saying? So we were backstage at, I think we were at the Triumph tour. I think, you know, when they did that, can you feel it?
Yes.
Can you feel it? I was there. Yeah, the Mid-South Coliseum, Memphis, Tennessee. I wish I knew the date because I said. But I know we all had Jerry curls.
Of course.
The whole family, like that family on Coming to America. We was them.
Off the couch.
They was writing about our family.
What's up with it, man? It's your boy Cory Mo. I need everybody to go and download the mobile app, Country Rap Tunes Radio, 24/7 non-stop Southern hip hop. All your favorite throwbacks. It's available on Android and it's available on iPhone. Also, I need you to log on to countryraptunes.com, support a player. If y'all looking for that fly merch, you already know what it is. Also, you can get all your exclusive Country Rap Tunes podcasts there. Everything involving Country Rap Tunes. You know where to go. You know what to do. Holla at your boy. Chech.
Country Rap Tunes.
Because my dad's ex-wife, Jackie Ward, rest her soul, she had her own hair care products and she had a salon. So, you know, when everything that came out hot on some hair, well, we had it. We had it the day of, the day before. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was. But yeah, Michael Jackson, man, that was, you know, when you backstage with Mike, you know, Mike got his whole setup. You get back there, it's like you walk into a hotel room or something. Wow. He got his own rug. He had a whole rig where you watch TV. He got this whole thing of all kind of different candies, every candy that you could imagine. You know what I'm saying? Or every snack, everything that you want. You know what I'm saying? Then you look over here, he got a big-ass bird cage or a big-ass white cockatoo. He got the monkey. He got some cats. He got snakes.
He brought all that on tour?
Yes.
And they will get that.
They have a truck.
And monkeys?
They have a truck. Then he has one truck that is all about his personal stuff.
Damn.
And they unload that. When they get there, they unload that first. He wants that.
That's
first.
A hell of a rider.
Boy, you better get the zoo together first.
Right.
Yeah, and it's got to be at a certain climate, and somebody has to be in back there with them animals.
Damn right.
Oh, yeah. He got a serious situation. I remember being backstage, bro, with dude, man, I ain't never seen that many 18-wheelers. Every last one was black. And every one of them was clean and had chrome on them. Black and chrome, everything. I'm talking about as far as I can see, it's like 18-wheelers going down the block like that.
That boy Mike ain't play.
Yeah, and nobody could drive down no streets. He was like the president when he came in. He did it on purpose, though. He knew what he was doing. He came in like a king. Like, you see the Joppy chauffeur?
Yeah.
That's how he come to town.
Rose petals and everything.
Everything.
Boy, we gotta get us some rose petals.
Know what I'm talking about? Country rap petals.
Bathers. You gotta have bathers, too.
Ooh.
Hello.
Hold up, Your Highness.
Start no trouble.
What about working with R. Kelly, though?
Kels.
In the studio with Kels.
You know what's crazy about me and Kels, though? I've been knowing R. Kelly since 1991.
Googly goo.
I knew R. Kelly. I actually knew his music before I met him off of a demo, a video, VHS. VHS of R. Kelly and MGM. Yep. Musically Gifted Men.
Oh, yeah.
That was his first crew. Yeah. He had a guy by the name of David Hyatt. David Hyatt ended up getting locked up. David Hyatt had Tav Dash Records. David was a good friend of my dad. So Daddy was like, hey, look at this right here. Look at this nigga right here. This nigga go. He's something else. R. Kelly. He's sitting on well, he got the three guys. They sitting on three stools. And he's in the front of them. And he's standing there with a brush. The Negro had a brush. And he was singing, what was he singing on that video? Oh, you're the only one I want. So dance with me. Then he had another song called Dance With Me. Dance with me. Would you dance? Now later on, it ended up being vibe. Vibe. You got that vibe. Because he ended up changing the hook. I had a song, and me and Kels used to go back and forth on the phone, because back then it wasn't no, cell phone. We wouldn't have no cell phones back then. We were on the phone. We'd be on the phone just exchanging ideas. I'd be in there, and I ain't know that he was jacking me.
Jacking for beats.
Jacking. But he jacked me one real good time. You know what I'm saying? I had a song called Age Ain't Nothing But a Number.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Boy.
But yeah, but in his defense, his record was better than mine, and mine wasn't never gonna come out.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
But
that was my concept. And I called him, I said, yeah, you got me that time. I said, nah, don't trip out when I get you back. Don't call nobody. Don't do none of that.
Don't get him back now.
Oh, I got him several times.
Hold up now.
We done got him several times. But, yeah, man, me and Kels, man, we working with Kels was just like, working with your old homeboys. Like, he was going this way, I'm going that way, and we never had a chance to work together. And all of a sudden, we get a chance to work together, and then we did that. Me, him, and Rico Barrino.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and Rico Barrino worked together. And
shout out to Rico.
Yeah, D Nix, man, rest his soul, man. D Nix played on that record as well, Exit. You know what I'm saying? So that was a dope record too. Let me see the exit. You remember that? I gotta play it for you. Yeah.
Well, you don't forget nothing, Jack.
Nathaniel.
Yeah, man. That was my guy though. Them boys had a curfew. So Kels would call me. He'd be like, "Hey, what's going on? I'm in Memphis, man. What's going on tonight? What's going on?" I had a 300ZX, right? 2+2, where the 4-seater joints. Yeah. So them niggas, they 4 deep. They be like this nigga height. You know what I'm saying? They some big Negroes. You know, they like Kels like 6 foot. He's a basketball player. You know what I'm saying? He might have been the shortest one in the group. You know what I'm saying? So these Negroes, and they got another cat with them. They all got in the back of my car, my little old 300, to go out to the club. They had to sneak out because they had a curfew. He's like, hey, come over there by the where it say the fire escape at. Yeah, come over there and pick me up. He wanted to go to the club. First, as soon as he get to the club, take me to the DJ booth. Take me to the DJ booth. Straight to the DJ booth. Do you mind? I give you some of mine. He just started singing because he wanted all the women to know that he in the building. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to know, like, hey. And then, then he played some of his music and he probably sang and freestyle. Then he go over there and sit down. Let him know that we're going to be right over here. You know what I'm saying? We're right over here, dog. And we out of here in a minute. They're going to find out. They're going to know something. Let's go.
Kales.
Let's get it. Yeah.
Gotta love it.
Kales, man.
What you got, Kim?
I was gonna say every time I was telling somebody when we got here today that the reason why Jazze is legitimately, not because he's my brother, but legitimately one of my favorite producers of all time. And it is because when I put Jazze on, I know I'm about to get a vibe. I'm about to have a roller coaster of vibes. I'm gonna feel like I'm in a movie. I'm gonna feel like I'd have been highs and lows and moving in the end. I always know that the closing of Jazze and a Jazze experience is going to be the family reunion electric slide. It ends on a high note.
Come on.
It ends feeling good. All that jazz. So it always makes me think of you as like a movie. Like your catalog is like a movie. So if there was any movie that is it could be an OG classic, it could be something new that you was like, man, I wish they had let me get a hold to that soundtrack and run the whole soundtrack. What movie would you have wanted the whole soundtrack for? Like, boy, I could have gave them the Jazze experience.
Probably Coming to America. Coming to America. Because what was the soundtrack?
I don't know.
Do y'all remember it?
No.
Wimbo.
I mean,
that's all I know.
They had some great things going on. And that was, shout out to Niles, too, man. It was like, was that Niles Rodgers? Niles Rodgers?
That's who made the whole soundtrack.
Yeah, he did, but it's like, it was more.
All that shit.
Yeah. No, that was dope. The scoring was dope, but I'm talking about the soundtrack.
Yeah.
I'm talking about where the love should have brought you home. Oh my God! Come on!
I'm with you now. Like I don't have an emotional attachment to the music.
You don't.
Of that, not the way you do for Soul Food.
You don't.
For Lady Sings the Blues.
Right.
Boomerang.
You don't.
Boomerang.
Cold-blooded.
Love Jones.
Cold-blooded.
You ain't lying.
Above the Rim, even.
Above the Rim.
Well,
Minister Society.
The soundtrack on Above the Rim drew you to the movie.
Yeah.
Because the movie wasn't really that as popular as
that soundtrack.
It was just a cultural vibe though.
Yeah.
Like it was one of them must sees. Like we got to go see that one.
Yeah. I still play the Love Jones soundtrack. Like I just put it on and let it play.
The jam.
That's right. I can't even think of a song from the soundtrack from Coming to America.
You know what I'm saying? Minister Society. Oh, do we say Minister Society? Yeah, man.
You know that's the jam, man. You know that was jamming. Boy, that shit come on, boy. Got them giraffes and shit running.
Yeah.
Boy, that a Wimble come on, boy.
You in a game with Jumanji.
Right. Wimble.
So look, man, we gonna back up a little bit. I don't want to skip over you meeting Ciara and getting her where she is. You know what I mean? So how did that all come about whenever you got her signed or discovered her?
TA, my boy TA brought her over to the studio, to Dark Studios. And he called me at noontime, my manager at the time, said, man, I got this young lady I want you to check out. It's 3 girls.
Was it group at first? Or?
He was making the separation. But the dad was like, I guess he kind of got wind that they were coming to see Jazze Pha and he didn't want to create no waves, but he was like, he kind of gave me the sidebar like, that one right there. Watch her, let me know what you think.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because Ciara was not the one in the middle. She wasn't the Beyonce of the group per se. It was another girl, and that was because her daddy was like the Matthew knows the whole setup. You know what I'm saying? So they got up there and they performing, doing their thing, and I'm like, you ain't got to tell me to watch her. You know what I'm saying? She's the one.
She took over.
She is the one. She might have had a little part in there. And I was like, she's the one. She's definitely the one. I didn't even like the group at all. But she was the one. You know what I'm saying? And she came and hung out with me at Dark probably about 3-4 days. And we didn't even work. We just hung out, just getting to know each other, and, you know what I mean, finding out what she liked, and, you know, all the way down to, you know, what colors and everything, like what you don't like, what kind of people you like, what kind of people you don't like, blah, blah, blah. Food. We go to eat food and just hang out and do stuff and talk about the dance culture, and she would just dance all the time. We play music. I was like, okay. I was like, we need to dance. I was like, we're going to have to dance. You know what I'm saying? I love to dance. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, we're gonna do that. You know what I mean? Yeah. So when we finally worked, I brought Jonte up there. Jonte was up there. I think Bow Wow was working in the other side.
Oh, wow.
He was working on the other side. So, you know the hallway action. Bow like,
who is that?
Jazze. Hey. Well, he ain't never said nothing to me, boy.
No, that boy was this big.
Right, he ain't never said nothing to me. What's up, OG? What's up? What you go here talking to me for? You like that girl? Go on, Bow Wow. Go on, man. Because I was blocking at the time, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But you couldn't stop it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You can't stop them kids from doing it. She was also 17, so she was about to be old enough. You know what I'm saying? So first week, I think the first 4 songs we did are all on the album.
Kidding me?
Nah, the first song we did was Thug Style. You changed the game, I like your Thug Style. And ironically, that's the same record that got her record deal.
Wow.
We didn't have 1 2 Step, we didn't have Goodies, we didn't have none of those records. 1 2 Step was the last record on the album. It was the last record. When we dropped and we was number 1 with Goodies and still didn't have 1 2 Step.
Oh, wow.
The pressure was on. The label provoked 1 2 Step because they told me, hey, okay, great. You know, we're getting Ludacris and da-da-da ready for the next single. I'm like, who told y'all was calling the shots on this project? You know how they do it.
Yeah.
And they got all these people on you. They got all these folks up in New York trying to tell us about this Southern movement that we're doing. And they didn't understand at that time, like, about no Southern R&B movement. How you going, what is a Southern R&B movement? What is that even gonna sound like? What is the queen? What is the Princess of Crump? What is that? You ain't gonna know it until, you know what I'm saying, it becomes what it is. We're proclaiming it.
Right.
We're caught just like Tip. He say, "He's the king of the South." Okay.
Yeah.
We know, cause we, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And everybody who don't think that, okay, it's cool. It's about him. That's why he made it cool. A king of oneself. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he meant. It's like, I'm a king. I'm just one of them. But right now, I am the one though.
Yeah.
In my book, in my crew, I'm the one.
Yeah.
So y'all think so too. You know what I'm saying? So. That's what it was. They ran up on me talking about the Ludacris record. Oh, is the next single.
Yeah. And
I'm like, okay, we boom, we dance. We got everybody dancing. It's hot on MTV. I got the white folk jamming. I got the everybody. I said, man, I'm not ready to put my drink down. I'm not ready to put my drink down. I cannot go from there to bum, bum, dun, 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 dun. That's coming, but you got to hold that one.
Yeah, you got to dance some more.
I went to the studio and I said, I put on my headphones and I was rockin', don't stop it. Gotta rock and don't stop. You're ticking and talking, working all around the clock. I just start boom, ba, boom, boom, ba, boom, boom, ba, boom, chop, meow, 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 meow. I took it up. And then I stopped the beat. I said, "Ooh, nobody ain't never did that. Nobody ain't never took that thing up." Ooh. No, I'm talking about, you feel me? So, boom, get the record done. Send 5 records to Missy. Sent the 5 records to Missy.
That's the
and I think you heard about that. Missy did the bridge. She did the bridge to that thing. That's her. That beautiful bridge. It was so jamming. I said, man, I'll bring that thing back twice. That thing jamming. I'm just going to talk it through. She was like, whatever you want to do, make it hot. So she sends it over. When I get the CD is 24 minutes. I'm like, why is the CD 24 minutes? But I remember I sent her 5 beats. This child had made a whole mixtape of all of the beats. So when the mixtape come on, Ciara, new shit. Boom, ready. Record comes on, right? And it come on, oh, Jazze Pha, this one right here, you got all these little sounds in there, sound effects and shit. This right here is high. 1, 2 step, y'all ready? Boom, rock it. But she didn't really have a 1, 2 step was different. It didn't have that hook. It didn't have that hook. Song concept was there. Ciara was needed. And that's been God, too. Like, because when Cece heard it, she was like, the record's okay. I was like, yeah, that's because you need to be a part of it.
Yeah.
You need to be a part of it. And I was like, I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you where I got it from, right? Boom. After I played her, she had heard Planet Rock, but she never really listened to the song.
Right.
You know, them dancers, they only hear excerpts of the song. They hear like, bum, 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 but they never heard the lyrics. And she heard that, and she was like, oh, woo. She's like, oh. And they said, rock it, don't stop. She said, I got an idea. She literally had that, she does that. She put her finger right here. And she said, I have an idea. I said, oh, this has got to be a good idea. Who was that? Doppler. She said, she said, you ready? I was like, yeah. She said, just record it. I don't want to sing it. I'm not going to sing it. I'm just going to go on the mic and sing it. All right, bet. She said, rock it, don't stop. I said, oh, my God. And then Missy's hook was like 1, 2 step, right and left. So what she got to do, on the floor, crank the party up, we about to get it on. That's all I got. Then I came in there, let me see you 1, 2 step. I said, uh-oh. And she got on the phone. She said, Vic, Jamaica. Then I just start calling all these names. I'm like, uh-oh. She calling the dancers. Man, hour later, all the dancers just come walk filing in. Lean up again, like, looking like, all right, play it. She said it's one of them ones. Because, you know, they've been on the road dancing the goodies. Yeah. It was like, girl, this is it. This is it. It's going to take you there. It's the one. It was like, it's the one that's going to take you there. Boom. Send it to the label. They like, it's okay. It's all right.
They don't never know.
They was like, it's all right.
They don't never know.
They said, it's all right. I said, listen. I goes and makes a CD. I was like, I went to Patchworks, and I made, I don't know, about 300-400 CDs. 300-400 CDs. You know, back then we was sitting in there putting them in the sleeve. Nudie was like, you believe in this? I was like, yeah, I believe in it. Say, bet. We putting them in the sleeve, sending them off to all the DJs. I went to Chili Pepper that night and played the record. You can have it. Boom, play it. A week later, label called me. I ain't called them. I ain't answered no calls. Cause they can't clear nothing. I told everybody stand down. We ain't answer no calls. We ain't answer no calls. This is the single with Missy. Boom. So they called back and said, hey, we got Benny Boom. We got we want to go ahead and shoot this video. I was like, yeah, I bet you do. Cause that thing on fire in the streets.
Got to be more kids.
Now we 6 million worldwide.
Yeah.
All right. Shout out to me.
I want to
shout out to me, nigga. Shout out to me. I did that. You know what I'm talking about? I went to bat for that. There ain't nobody else. No, they did not.
I'd like to give a special thanks to our sponsor, IM1 Studios. If you need mixing, mastering, studio time, if you need podcasting done, if you want to do events, if you need photo shoots, video shoots, if you're trying to work with me, whatever you need done, just go to im1studios.com. Holla at your boy. Check.
Ladies and gentlemen,
talking about
that is the difference between a beat maker and a producer.
a producer.
Yeah,
Wait a minute. Niggas told me, hey man, you can't let nobody else do the first single on your artist. I said, nigga, that's my artist
Do what the hell you
on
want.
my label. Dropping. I don't care if Bobby Ray cousin that socked me in the nose in the second grade
Straight
produced
up.
the record.
Straight up.
If it's a hit, nigga, I'm putting it out.
Hell yeah.
That's what's wrong with niggas, man.
Ego.
Niggas, they just cause you like my sister, nigga. Please, do you know, man? White folks get in the carpool with, hey, it's your turn, John, to drive. Man, they got worse shit going on in their circle. But guess what? They are not going to stop anybody from letting them get to the destination.
Right.
Preach.
And I learned that anybody who's not a part of your right now is not a part of the destiny. They are not a part of the destiny.
Preach.
If they're not here right now, if they're not to your left or your right, they ain't down with you when it's bad, when it's hard, when it get dark. You know what I'm saying? That you can't call them for 10 cents, $2 to rub together. But they always there when it's time to shine and turn up and do all of that. Man, get them folks out your life, man.
I know this.
If you round four, broke folk, you're gonna be the fifth.
Hold up, man.
You're gonna be the fifth.
I don't know,
Take 'em to
Jazzy.
chat.
How I'm gonna move to a new town, a new city? I'm gonna move to a whole new city and get around some broke niggas. How'd you find some broke niggas to go hang out with in the first place?
How dare you?
What made you think it was cool to hang out with them niggas? They ain't
Got a
even
broken
cool.
beater.
Right, they ain't even trippy. They ain't doing nothing. They ain't talking to nobody cool. They ain't saying nothing cool. They ain't. When you wake up in the morning, you don't think about them. You be like, hey, man, please.
Hold up, man.
Let me get around some greatness. Let's get around some greatness, man. That's what's, man. Our people, man, we gotta think together, man. We gotta think like ATL is like way far from what people really think it be. You know, a lot of times they like I'm telling these producers, these writers, these people in this music, they are somewhere trying to pick us apart. Y'all gotta bring it together, man. Together is the only way to do it. Don't think that you're not cool for plugging somebody in. When you plug somebody in, who y'all think is more important, L.A. Reid or those artists? Well, why they keep coming to L.A. Reid? Because he's unselfishly, whether he wins or loses, it don't matter. He take everything he get and he put it on the line.
That's right. Yeah.
Good or bad, he puts it on the line. That's why I always go to him. I always rock with him. He helped me with Jeezy. He helped me with CC. He helped me with all of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I, man, unapologetic. Hey, listen, if it's jamming, it's jamming.
Yeah.
And you rarely get people that do that because he's a product also that a lot of people don't know of Harvard. So when he went to Harvard, he learned a lot of things and unselfishness and how to, you know, get out there and delegate and how to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How to build, how to really build.
Yeah.
You know, because we got to get outside of this mind frame. It's like this thing that we got. You know what I mean? As a people, man, that just locks us down and doesn't let us bloom and shine like we really supposed to shine from the inside out. You know, everybody want to try to shine from the outside in. It don't work like that. I shine from the inside out.
Yeah.
That's why when your girlfriend see me, she gets super excited because women know.
Yes.
Women have something else going on that niggas ain't. You thinking about your cologne and your outfit? No. I come in there with t-shirt, jeans, and my beard not done. You'd probably never see it, but it's okay. But when I come in there, they gonna say hey to you, but they gonna jump on my neck because I have no inhibitions about nobody. I have no feelings against nobody. I'm a real player, man.
Every time.
A real one. A real trill one, matter of fact.
Trill.
I'm way more trill than the average, man. Way more trill than the average, man.
That's the reason why when I moved to Atlanta, you was the first person I called. You and Greg Street. Well, the
Thank
first
you,
two
Cory.
people that
Thank
I
you, Cory Mo.
called, bro.
Thank you, Cory Mo. Thank you for being you. Thank you for always speaking on my name. Thank you for
that,
always giving me my flowers. Bro, I love you like my own play cousin. My own goddamn everything, man. Yeah, a lot, boy, I go to war about you. Anybody say something crazy about you, boy, they get the taste out their mouth. I ain't even that type of guy, but I will smack them about Cory Mo. You know, because Cory ain't never did nothing wrong to nobody. You know what I'm saying? Never.
And take care of everybody.
And even if he did, he gonna correct it before the sun come up.
Know what I'm talking about?
You know what I'm saying? That's just the kind of guy he is. That's the reason why people congregate around you, and that's why you always win.
Well, there it is, man. I sure appreciate the love, chat.
Come on, dog.
You know what? I'm finna take them back. I'm finna tell the people something that they don't know.
Okay.
Ayo and Teo. Not only did you discover,
I just want to rolly with a cabaret.
But look, let's
I did that.
But look, listen though. Let's rewind a couple of months before the Dabba Ranch.
Okay.
In reverse.
Yes! Oh, that's me and Cory Mo.
The first
How can I
song
forget?
that they ever did, me and Jazzy produced them boys and made them write them damn verses on that goddamn song.
You remember that? How that started?
Hell yeah. I got the video footage. You want to see?
I'm gonna need that, Cory.
And this part of the show is called the throwback segment.
You about to play something?
I'm about to play it for you.
Oh!
Look at this.
Come on, Cory.
Watch
you about to play it?
I'm about to play it.
Hold on. I was not expecting this.
Oh.
I'm gonna kick your ass. Wow!
Them boys was not rappers or nothing when I met them.
No.
They came in the studio and was just dancing. Jazzy was like, nigga, get in the booth. I'm finna tell you the same
Bro,
something.
Teo was about to cry because they was like, man, these dudes went on YouTube and they took our dance. And I said, show it to me. Show it to me. He pulls up the YouTube and the YouTube had 6,000 views. I said, nigga, y'all blinking get 6,000 views.
Straight up.
I said, what do you think? He said, yeah, man, but we, whatever story he told, it was so pitiful, I couldn't even get into it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, what's your favorite song? Remember that?
Yeah.
I said, what's your favorite song? It was Broccoli. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
That's why we had that vibe to it, remember?
So was.
It was Broccoli, what was that? Yachty and,
I don't remember.
what's the dude's name? Drum.
Yeah.
That was the vibe.
Drum, yeah.
That was the vibe. The blump. Yeah. It was like they love that song. So that's why we kind of came up with that vibe. And I was like, okay, we got to, all right, so the dance is the reverse. Okay, all right, okay. In reverse. Yeah. Hey, we got to do the dance. You know, Jack, my swag? Or you want to take my swag? I reverse like this.
Straight up.
Yeah, which
wow.
remember?
So did.
Yeah.
Look at this, bro. 47 million views.
Hello.
On this song.
Hello.
In reverse, produced by Jazze Pha and Cory Mo.
Yes, sir.
Boy, y'all better go check that out,
Cory
man.
Mo, hey man. That's crazy right there, Cory.
That's history.
Listen, that's history. Ain't no mystery behind it. It's history, man.
And then one more, and then I'm gonna let Kim jump in. But this is another song that people don't know that we did.
Plat.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me think if I can think of it. Man.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh yeah. Shouted from Memphis.
Yes. I Can't Stand the Rain.
Yeah.
We did a remake.
Can't Stand the Rain.
No, it was a remake.
The
of
Rain.
I Can't Stand the Rain. New edition, and we redid it for K. Michelle.
Can't You Stand the Rain?
I
Can't Stand the Rain is missing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so I can't stand
Can
the
you
rain.
stand? Can you stand?
Whatever it's called.
Can
He
you
did a remake of the
stand
rain. New edition.
Yeah,
man.
that one.
So we went in and redid this song
Crazy, man.
for K. Michelle, and she put that thing out, and it's still one of her biggest songs.
Yes,
I
absolutely.
love that record.
And you know, thank you for making me a part of that record too.
Man, thank you for making me a part of that record.
Right? I mean, you know.
Get out of here, man. Get on up out of here with all that, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Felly too.
Shout out to Felly.
Felly got that good out.
Straight up, Felly.
That good. You know what I'm saying? When you ain't good, we ain't
That's who wrote that,
still
Felly?
good. Yeah, boy.
Oh, that boy out
Together. He really wrote one of the best, but my favorite song on Usher album too. The One of the One.
Damn.
Yeah, he wrote that one too.
I need to call
Yeah,
Felly,
boy,
man. I need to hold something. Let me hold something, Felly.
Fell Cool J, that's what I call him. Yeah, you know I give everybody a name. Fell Cool J.
But that's how I got my nickname because of Cory, because he called me Kimbo Slice with the dice.
That me and Cory be distributing them nicknames, like, you know what I'm saying? Like Grandma
real.
Candy, Butterscotch Candy. I don't want that.
We got Birdie, we got
That ain't my
Jackson.
name. And look, you be like, that ain't my name for 6 weeks. And then 4 or 5 people call you that. That's like, I guess I'll get those slides for the dice.
Damn right.
That's exactly how it goes.
You're right. I guess.
That's exactly how it goes. You know what's so crazy? I want to ask you about your favorite comedian, but first I want to say, I think maybe we met even before Dreamland now because I was Dallas's intern at Dart.
Whoa.
Yeah.
When was it?
I was his intern at Dart from 95.
Ooh. I was around.
Yeah, from 95 to 97.
He was around G White and all of them. Jasper. Was Jasper there?
No, Jasper wasn't there, but G White and all of them was there. And it's funny because
Did Jasper
I
come later?
would be at the receptionist desk sometimes. They would make me go sit at the
Jasper
reception.
must have came later then.
He came later. I was only there till 97.
Okay. Was Sammy around?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was a little intern. I was Dallas's little intern.
Who knew? Gosh.
So, Jazze, what you do for it? We all like scroll, right? We be scrolling the internet. I know for me personally, the person that I know when I'm having a bad day, I could go to his page and no matter what, he gonna make me laugh is T Murph and then Desi Banks. Those two. If I go to T Murph or Desi Banks page, I'm gonna be happy. So, who are your favorite internet comedians?
Internet?
Or just people make skits and stuff?
Definitely Desi and I love the Tony Baker voiceovers.
Oh yeah, with the animals.
Yeah, I love that. I love him. It's another dude with the voiceovers too. Oh man, he's stupid. The one that had the cat.
Yes, and his.
So I ain't the one you're looking for. Oh man, I can't remember his name.
Ha Davis.
Ha Davis, definitely funny.
Yeah,
super funny. Who else? I mean, I don't be knowing people's names, man. I'm bad with that.
Yeah, Desi is the goat.
Yeah, he is.
Desi and Country Wayne be killing it.
Yeah, Country Wayne funny too. But Desi, he be my guy. The black and white Air Force is iconic. Look. We said that icon. That man. Oh, that's genius.
Yeah, Desi, my people. As a matter of fact,
that's like some Saturday Night Live type shit.
I took Cory to hang out with Desi one night.
I remember that. But look, real quick, before I introduce your special guest that we got coming in here, I got a little something that I want to present to you. This is real life pimping going on.
Real life pimping going on.
I got a little something for you now.
Hold up.
Certified hoodie now.
Hold up.
So it's an oldie but a goodie.
Ow.
But it's one hell of a hoodie. You know what I mean? And it match your glasses.
You hear me?
So yeah, man, I had to give you that, man. That's Country Rap Tune certified
man,
merch.
thank you, brother.
I need y'all to go to countryraptune.com. Y'all want to get that merch? Know what I'm talking about? Check.
Oh man.
And I want to introduce.
I think I might work this thing tonight.
Bet, please do it. All right, man. So look here, man. I know you got the fly hoodie, the fly merch, and everything going on, but I got a special guest to bring into the building. A very good friend of yours, a good friend of mine. We go back like time machines.
Oh boy.
Come on up in here, Jevon Dewand of the Trap Stars. Hold on, man.
Hey, what's up, man? You good? My hand hurts.
Yes, sir.
What's up, Mo?
So look, man, I want y'all to tell the people how you and Jazze came together and created this dynasty together, man.
He charged me a lot of money.
Oh,
25 bands to be exact.
No, that's what happened. I was working, I was rapping,
expensive.
and I was clamming on stuff.
That was cheap though, Vaughn.
That wasn't that cheap, man.
That was cheap for me.
Man, you made me pay that in cash.
I was doing 60. I was doing 60 right now.
Man, that boy asked for
I was doing 60. Hey, listen, I was doing 60.
That was the homie hookup price.
I was doing 60.
homies yet.
No, we're not homie hookup.
It was the tax-free hookup.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need that in cash, man.
It's your folk though. Your folk were like, he got it. He got it. He got it. Yep. Talked it up too much. Okay.
Yeah,
he got it.
okay. So Vaughn, so you was rapping and you got Jazze on the feature.
No, so what happened was I was actually rapping and I was all in the clubs, you know what I mean, just being bold. And Jazze saw me. He was like, man, he got it or whatever the case may be. But that was the fishing
Compound.
Line. Yeah, Compound. That was the fishing line and sink. And we went in and I was trying to figure out, rest in peace, Shakur Stewart, me, Sheepdog, and Jeff Woods, who was working. I was like, man, we got to find a record that can stick because these records not working. And I knew at that time, if I got Jazze Pha, I would get a record that would stick at the time to speak to my clients. And what I mean by clients, first is your clients, then it's your friends, and then it's your family, right? Then they're your fans. You know what I mean? So I didn't have none of those. So I was like, man, I got to get convert my clients. What can I do? I went over there with Jazze. I was like, man, we need some fun. That's one thing I call him. You know, he's the jukebox, and he also what I said at McDonald's. He's also the Happy Meal. So sometimes Jazze is going to get you the vibration that you need. My vibration was kind of serious because, you know, I come from Allenville in the hood. I'm talking hood stuff, but at the same time, when you see me, you probably don't believe what you're hearing. And I think that my miscommunication was off. Long story short, he came in and got the communication right, and we did a song with blended the two called Hollywood. So that was good. So, you know what I mean? It was
What year was that?
I don't know, man, when it was. I can't even remember. I just know we was jamming. I was like, man, that thing cold-blooded. And we had Blanco Brown in there, too.
What?
Yeah, he actually wrote on the record.
Shout out to Blanco.
Yeah, man. So we was in there, and we made some in the middle. It was like called Hollywood. It was like, I remember that hood, too. There he is. There he go. See him shine. Watch him glow. Hollywood, you can't take your eyes off me. Hollywood, you can't take your eyes off me.
But that's what he was to me though. That's what he was like. He had a Hollywood vibe to him, but it was like it was hood and like the cats that really, you know, that loved him were like Sheepdog. I met Sheepdog in Club Nicky's.
My dog.
You know what I'm saying?
Nicky's.
Yeah, Club Nicky's, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Like, I mean, I might not have met him there, but that was like, you know, one of our meeting emporiums. You know what I'm saying?
That was everybody's meeting emporium.
But yeah, man, shout out to Sheepdog.
And Sheep is the GOAT, too, because one thing...
Shout out to Will, too, because, you know, Will was one of the people that saying, man, you got to see this dude, Vaughn, man.
Will, man. And Will, Sheepdog...
Mobile management.
And Jeff and Sheep, boy.
Outhouse, everything.
There was no nose. There was no nose when it came to Jevon. R.I.P. Sheepdog, there was no nose. I don't care what I wanted to do, fly on the moon, and I want to get up there on a trampoline. Homie, we're going to figure out how to get that trampoline working, homie. You know what I'm saying? It was no nose, whatever it is. He believed in me like no one has ever believed in me, period. So, you know what I mean? So, Sheepdog, I miss my brother.
Yeah, man.
And he started the fire, man. Like, for real. He started the fire. You know, I have other people that was around me, like my older brother, Mike. You know, I call him Mike Beasley. He's like my consultant. You know what I'm saying? Mike.
Shout out Mike.
That's what I call him. He like MacGyver though. He's like the consultant. Everything that I wanted to do, from being a lawyer, from the paperwork, from vision to dotting the I's and crossing the T's. He always been there too. But see, I need him, Mike Beasley. You know what I'm saying? Cariante, like for real. He is cold-blooded with the vision and the support. So that's how it really started. And now we're here. Now we're on a different quest.
And now fast forward to the trap stars.
Oh, that's what it said.
Jevon Dewand.
What you got for me, Kim?
No, I was going to say, y'all did that record, Hollywood. So it's like, were you already knowing you were going to be a filmmaker then? Or was it just all kismet?
No, absolutely not. Sometimes you're in your walk. I really started off as an artist developer and a choreographer, right?
Yeah.
So I say sometimes you walk into a house, right? And it looks like a shack. And you're walking in, and this is what you're doing. You're writing. You're doing producing. You walk in, you say, that's all God has for you. And then you stay in that one room that you walked into the shack. And then I start realizing over time, as I got more confidence, that I started to go into other rooms. And I realized that I was in a blessing mansion. Yeah. It was never a shack. So I was like, oh man, I'm gonna come over here, I'm gonna do the choreography. Then I was like, man, I'm already directing you on stage. Do this, do this. I see this vision, but I never put it on camera. But I knew it. But I talked to him. I'd be like, hey, man, think you should do this. You should do this. I can see the vision. I was like, man. So then I started saying acting was my thing. And I had a lot of good roles, but at the time I was broke. So when I would audition, they'd be like, you got the audition, can you come in? I'm like, I'm on tour though. They're, what you doing? I'm out here trying to make some money for my son, so I got to go work. So I was missing those auditions. And I was like, man, this is my love, but I hated standing in line. That's one thing I hated. I don't like standing in line for fast food, Chick-fil-A. That's probably the only one who can get away with it because it's got to move kind of fast. Right. I don't like no lines. So every time I walked in and said, what are you reading for? Jevon Dewand reading for... I despise that. And it was cool, don't get me wrong, it's a part of the business, but I also said I wanted to be the business. That means I'm going to create it, I'm going to direct it, I'm going to write it, I'm going to write the scenes that you, and the roles that you probably don't think you see me in. I'm not waiting on nobody, I'm doing it my way, and that's what I wanted to do. And at the time, that's what I started doing. I started creating Dreamland, I started talking to Jazze, creating this movie called Dating in Atlanta, so forth and so on. And then I think God came in, and that's when I came up with the slogan that says, sight is a blessing, but vision is a gift. So I've been using my vision ever since.
I love it.
Hello!
I love it.
Tabernacle. So fast forward to now, to Trap Stars. Tell me about the last single that y'all just bust their head with about a year ago. And tell me about this new single that y'all about to bust their head with now.
Well, first let me go before that, because I came in also to give Cory Mo some props. I came in because a lot of times we don't like to give credit or appreciation or anything like that, and I do. I appreciate you because you're also a person, when I didn't even know I was going to do it, I was talking to Kerry Douglas, who is my partner now that Jazze introduced me to, who has a Carter Cortez, Pastor Mike, and so many other greats in gospel. And we met, but we was doing a play called She Married the Ring, Forgot the Man. We weren't even thinking about it. And I was like, man, I'm going to do this song just to play around. I'm going to do this song, and I'm going to go over here. And I went in there with Cory, and he started doing the beat first. And like, man, I'm going to do this song. It's blessings on me, whatever the case may be.
Come on, man.
You forgot that, church?
Blessings on me.
Come on, man.
That's about to get a whole new push.
So you started it with us, bro. You started it with us, and I'm being honest. I was just playing around, and I was like, man, I'm going to do it. And Jazze came in jukebox. He did one pass of a vocal, and he was like, I got some more. I said, I don't need no more. I know exactly what I want. I'm on that right there because he got.
What was it? What was the vocal?
That was the blessings get to raining on me, man. I feel like waving my hand.
Oh,
yeah.
I said it in that tape.
Yeah, you said that in one take, brother.
Well,
you did the melody, and I was like,
I be lit it, and I be thinking.
Yeah. And I was like, and then I just called my friends. I called Q Parker from 112. I called the Black Betties. I called Kiannah. I called Rick Mallory. And you know what I'm saying? Everybody was around.
And you know what's crazy? What's crazy? Like right up in there. Like, you know, before you get too far gone. Like it's great when you got somebody around you. You know, because I'm like so many genres in my head at all times, so many ideas, and somebody who can take those ideas and arrange them, put them together. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, being, you know, also a choreographer, you know what I mean, and a quarterback, you know, he can call the play.
Vision,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? He can call the play. He can, you know what I'm saying? He's like Tom Brady.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The black Tom Brady. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And if you play football the same way, like the young crew, they ain't never lost a game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. It's like it's important to have somebody who can pinpoint your greatness. You know what I'm saying? Can pinpoint, you know, those moments because it was like when you have that many moments, like a lot of people can't find it.
Yeah.
You can't find it. You can't pinpoint it.
See,
and he does.
And it's important. Thank you, brother. But I wanted to give you that because you started that fire with us. And long story short, to get to it, Kerry Douglas was like, let's do it. But then COVID hit. Right? Then we waited on that record. We shot that video still in hell for 2 years. Right after that, Kerry Douglas had a heart attack.
Wow.
So we had to wait again. So it's 2 more years passed. And he was like, man, God told me to come get you.
Let's go do it. I said, we're going to do it different, though. We're not going to do it the same way. I can't be like everybody else. I got to go talk to the world. It's music with a purpose. It's not just gospel. It's inspiration. It's activation. It's motivation. It's everything. I want to talk to the prisons. I want to talk to the schools. I want to talk to the streets. I want to talk to the hood. I want to talk to everything and everybody and meet them right where they are. So if you're willing to do that, be bold, be true, and be you. And you know what I'm saying? Because everybody else is renting, then I'm willing to do it. But if we're going to sit in one lane and do one thing, I don't want to do it. And he was like, I'm following you. I was like, cool, let's ride. So I ain't have to do nothing but pick up the phone and call my super friends. You, Jazzy, Gassing the artist. I just started there. All the records that you're hearing is me, Jazze Pha, and Gassing the artist. They super dope. They superheroes. They super talented. They super everything. And I'm saying that for real. He'll tell you. He tell you. I say we are X-Men. We all got superpowers, and we all come together to, you know what I'm saying, conquer the goal like a transformer. And then I call the people around me for the trap stars, from Rick to Carry On to Tyler to DC to JT. These are all people I'm always around every day. The Black Betties every day. Ciara, I'm Coco Jane, Tico, Jai, everybody that I'm already around. KB, I just be like, hey, I need you. And they all pick up. And this is the important thing about a trap star. When you understand the acronym trap stars, talent revolving around purpose. Talent revolving around purpose. That's the new trap. So everybody in this room, from your writing, you write and you're doing your thing. That means you're using your talent to revolve around your purpose. You do that. We don't fall in the pit holes we used to.
But can I give you your flowers though?
Yeah.
That's because I kept trying to get stuff at the studio. So one night I called Cory Mo because I'm just bored and I'm just like, I just need to get outside, right? So I called Cory. I said, Cory, where you at? He said, I'm up at the studio. This is when him and Jazzy had the studio with the little red velvet wall.
All that.
And so I came up there and you had just finished shooting something and you played it for me and Cory. It was like a scripted series or something you was working on. And you played it for Cory and I was like, man, I got this bomb idea for this thing. And you was like, so what's going on with it? And I was like, well, my agent taking it out, so I'm waiting. And you was like, stop right there. What are you doing? What are you talking about? What are you waiting for? Like, what are you waiting for? You this, you know this. You start asking me all these questions. I was like, yeah, I got a friend that grip. I got a friend to do this. I got a friend to do that. Yep. And you was like, go do it yourself, sis. Go do it yourself. If you just keep doing the work, the people will show up. And so I had so much work in the can that all of us, this crew, Kevin, all of us had put up that when my video went viral and Warner Brothers started Googling me, they were like, they was trying to just give me a talk show. But they was like, nah. So they hit do and they was like, she's a filmmaker? And they were like, yeah, we watching all this content she got online. That's how I got my overall deal at Warner Brothers. So I want to give you your props.
I appreciate it.
Congratulations, baby.
I give your props too for listening and doing it. But this is the point about what I heard when I was in the booth about Jazze when he said something about Atlanta that's so real. We don't understand as just not Atlanta, but the culture of us, music, TV, film, black, everything that matters. We are too afraid to share. We are too afraid to connect. You know what I mean? One thing about it you can remember, if you got great cargo and Jazz is a steam engine, there's two things separately y'all will never be a train. So the steam engine got to meet the cargo got to connect to the steam engine to be a train. But what we do is we stay over here with the steam engine, you sit over the coat with the cargo, and I'm too afraid to inspire the cargo to get up and start moving. It don't even matter if you're moving small and somebody's watching movement. You can't sit here talking about great as you, right? Talking about I'm going to sit here. No, I'm going to call him. I'm going to call, man, who can come shoot for me? Who can do it? Who want to partner up with me? That's the name of the game. Because I can't wait for you. I don't even know if tomorrow promised for me. I got to make sure today that I make a mark and make my statement today. And we do that by sharing. And only insecure people and people of competition and people of that has a complex about themselves are too afraid to share the information. I don't care. I'm already think we're in a similar line of winners. We're going to win. It ain't nothing you can do. Ain't nothing you can say. And after going through heartbreak, after going through being shot, after going through blood clots in my lungs, after going through all the things that God showed up for me, I started realizing that I was weighted down and grounded, that I was going to be so grounded that I was going to make footprint in cement, not in sand. Yeah, they can make it in the sand. I'm making it in cement. And I'm going to make sure in my steps that I take, I'm going to share those steps. I'm going to come over here and get your footprints and share your steps. I'm going to get this and share your steps. And Cory Mo over here. And we're going to quarterback this thing and let them know that everybody's not selfish. Everybody, I hate this part. You know, good people work together. And you know what I'm saying? We make music, we make this, but we don't go to the bank together.
Right. Ooh, boy, that's cold.
We don't go to the bank together.
But boy, Vaughn sat out and started just dropping bombs.
You know what I'm saying? We don't go to the bank together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We can't be that cool.
Yeah.
We can't be that cool. Ain't no
we go to the bank. We go to the bank together.
Yeah. We go, listen, for real.
Look, even if I don't want to go to the bank with Cory, he dragged me along anyway. By foot.
And it's true.
I love it. Got to do it.
It's true, for real. I don't want to see Jazzy over there looking great and so forth and so on. Then you and I, we on the team and we look crazy. No, we don't look crazy because you're a reflection of me, sis. He's a reflection. You're a reflection. We're a reflection of each other. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna have to drop my budget a little bit so I can get some Christian Lumens, and I'm gonna have to go get some Adidas so I can get you some too. Right. Because you can't be walking next to me and I'm in Christian Louboutin and you in Pro Wings. It ain't gonna happen.
Not the Pro Wings. You just
not the Pro Wings.
It ain't happening.
Not the Pro Wings.
Ain't gonna happen.
Kids.
Ain't no. Absolutely not. And I want you to make sure you play that because that's what happens in our culture. And it really, I'm not mad because I don't really get mad. It's passion. I mean what I'm saying, man. Like, we should anchor you to be like, sis, go right. Let's go. What you need to do. We should anchor you like, when you gonna write? I was like, you write with me? When you want to go do it? Let's go do something great. Let's bring these great people in. Let's do something. Let's do something. And you just gave me an idea when you said, you know what I'm saying? I told you, what are you waiting for? And it hit me in my spirit that that's what I'm going to talk about. Now I'm going to put a whole a festival or something together, and it's going to be called, What Are You Waiting For?
That's hard.
I'm going to do it. It hit me. I listen. That's what it's going to be called. I'm going to do it this summer. It's going to be called, What Are You Waiting For? Right. And we're going to bring everybody away. Your journey writing, your journey producing, your journey doing what you're doing, your journey being a doctor.
And I'm going to be the host. I'm going to come out on stage and say, what are y'all waiting for?
They're going to go,
Kendrick Lamar.
And I just put it on your show. But that's how I listen.
Yeah.
Take what hits my spirit and go back out and throw the ball so we can score. Yo. That's going to be the name of my conference. What are you waiting for? That's going to be the name of it. And right everybody going to be a part of it. You're going to do it. And that's how we go
dope.
Crazy.
Well, I'm going to hit you in the head, boy.
Yeah, man. So,
I told y'all, didn't I say before he came in here?
Yep.
I said, boy, you give one idea, going to lead to 10, 11, 11.
Yeah. So you got to tell the Dreamland story because Tracy Baker Simmons and Wanda Shelley still to this day, like, they're like that too. Like, I can call Tracy and Wanda if I have any problem. They're still like my big sisters. Matter of fact, I talked to Wanda yesterday, and I'll be like, this is what's happening, and she'll be like, let me get my people. Let me hold on. So how did that whole, because to me, I feel like Welcome to Dreamland was the beginning of entertainment television.
Oh, absolutely. Sometimes you're before your time, right? Sometimes you're right on the cusp of your time, and sometimes you're before your time. Welcome to Dreamland was absolutely a little bit before our time, like what you're saying inside of the Dreamland story. And I was talking, and I was doing a concept in my brain. I was like, Jazz, I got this concept, man. It's pretty dope. I think it'll be cool, especially y'all can verse each other and do everything you're doing. And then we pick these teams and then have the 5 different, people that's important, the producer, the writer, and so forth and so on. And we put it together. And it went great. It was awesome. And then we partnered up to do it again, but it failed out because sometimes this is the key. Be careful who you marry, right? But be very careful who you make your business partner. Mm-hmm. Because whoever you make your business partner is just important as your wife or your husband.
Same thing.
All right? So you got to be very important because when you don't have the reflection. So if we on the mountaintop looking at the world on the mountain, but you go and date or do business with the person in the valley, we ain't going to work because we can't see it the same. You can't see what I see. I say all the time, I say, don't dream with your eyes, dream with your vision because your vision can see beyond your limitations. But I'm up here dreaming with my vision. You dream with your eyes and you limited. And I don't see the same thing you see. So it didn't work. So we was about to go to the second season. We had Polo the Don. We was finna get Timberland. It's finna be great. It's going to be awesome. But sometimes, just like anything with potential, the reality is we got to stop right here. Only because we don't see eye to eye even in the creative, you wanted to take the bus out. I'm like, the bus is like why would you want to take that out?
That's the whole hook.
The whole hook of the bus. Why would you want to take that out?
Barney.
Right.
That's the whole point.
That's Barney.
That's Barney. I love you all. Yeah.
Exactly. And but
you could have did college bus tours.
Oh my God.
Everything we had set
The bus is all the tour.
Yeah, I went to Def Jam. I had Chris Hicks bring me up to Def Jam. Shout out to Chris Hicks and take me in there to do the deal for the music part of it. It was setting up to do what it needed to do in BET. Still wanted to be involved, but other people in part they didn't really want to be involved. But here's that was the start of the spark. Like I tell people, you have wood, you have lighter fluid. Don't pour all your lighter fluid on the wood if you ain't got no lighter.
It's a waste.
It's a waste. So that's just a little lighter fluid. Now we got the fire.
Yeah.
All that don't even matter no more because what God has for all of us, when you connect it, it's like an assembly line of thoughts and visions and things that we're going to do. Now we're going to execute. And then you just find the people that know how to execute and understand. We're on top of the mountain seeing it. You can't see everything. I want to really give y'all this, man. You'll go down Bankhead if you're from Atlanta and you'll look at Bankhead and be like, man, let's say 10 years ago, you'll be like, man, there's trash over here. All these projects, bro, this ain't nothing, right? Then the right developer in real estate come and be like, no, this is a gold mine. This is a gold mine. This is great. This is awesome. It's about to go. So you got to remember
spending all this money,
right? Yep. So you got to remember the person that look at you like you born home or Carver home or Allen Temple that you're the projects. They don't understand that you're just a project away from the right creator. So when the right creator come in your life, they see you in a different way and bring life to what you see. So that's what you connect with.
Come on, Jevon.
Nothing else. The right creator.
Let me get up and
I'm like,
and slang this mic across the damn.
No, that's true.
Tabernacle.
It's the right creator.
We paid a lot of money for these microphones.
We traveling up right now. It's going good. It's going good, bro. I'm excited. We dropped this song called For Real, For Real. It went crazy. We did great in hip hop. You know what I mean? It's still moving. And now we got this new song with Gas and the Artist and Zacardi Cortez, oh my God, called Without You.
Without You.
And Jazze Pha on the intro, of course. He always starts the party. And I'm just doing my little part, you know what I mean? I just always do my little part. You know what I mean? Whatever my little part I need to do, I just make my little part great.
Man, the next one you do, I will be producing that one.
Oh,
okay?
Come on, man.
With the burgundy one.
Oh boy, the burgundy one.
Hold on, they don't know nothing about that. So yeah, man, I think that's pretty much all we got. Do y'all have anything to add? Any shout outs? Anything y'all got coming up that people need to know?
Shout out to Mogul Management. Shout out to Push. Shout out to Big Dude and Will and Tam and shout out to my mama now, man. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't be here without my mama now.
You gotta love mama
now. Shout out to the Barcades. Shout out to the Trap Stars. Shout out to Gassner Allen, man. He got a new record coming out too. The Love Entanglement. You know what I'm saying? Southern Soul. So we gotta get together and do some Southern Soul, man.
Come on.
Because that's the real goddamn chicken, you know what I'm saying, chicken box, you know what I'm saying? That's it. And you know what I'm saying? You walk in, you get you a chicken box and some Boone's Farm, and you know what I mean? You get you everything else of your choice. But that's what's up. We just did something with the boy Mike Clark. That's a College Park artist the other day.
Yeah.
Man, we just had a ball, man. And that Yin Yang twins, man. Shout out to them.
Yin Yang and the thing.
We doing some stuff, man. It's a whole lot, man. We doing a lot.
Well, I got a shout out too. I want to shout out to my best friend Jazze Pha for always showing up and showing out. And every time I call you, I mean that, brother, for real. Yeah. I want to have a shout out to him, man, because a lot of times they don't really understand how impactful this guy is. You think it's just his talent when it's really not just his talent. He's skillful too. Sometimes you got to be so good at your talent that you become skillful that you can place it any way you want it. So I love you, bro. Shout out to Gas and the Artist, man. I love you, bro, for doing it. Kerry Douglas, I love you for saying yes too. I want to shout out all the trap stars that's come up. Kerry, Rick Mallory, Black Bellies, Tyler Jen, Coco Jane, who else? KB Jeremy, Jelani Jackson, Chrissy Collins, Chanel Allen. Oh, she's a killer too. I just want to make sure I get everybody in there because it's important to shed light on everybody that comes in to share their light with me. Go to get the Change Experience. It's out right now. The EP Volume 1 is out.
Jamming.
Go get that.
The Blessings on Me is
Oh,
on
boy.
there. Thank you, Corey.
Go
and
get
the
that.
Change Experience 2 is coming, and Without You is out right now. Go right now. Without You, with Gaston artists Carter Cortez and Jazze Pha. It's out right now. Go listen to it. It's amazing. Jevon Dewand and the Trap Stars. And remember, we don't have to be trapped in our mind, in our spirit, in our hearts no more. We're using our talent to revolve around our purpose. I tell my best friend, I'm done. We mentally fit, we spiritually fit, we emotionally fit, we financially fit. Our life is in shape.
Yes, Lord. And contact my brother Jevon Dewand, you know what I'm saying? At Jevon Dewand.
Oh, yeah, I forgot
you know what I'm
about
saying? You know, if you want to holler at DJ Jazze Pha, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
DJ,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I'm DJing bar mitzvahs, kids parties. You know what I'm talking about? DJ Jazze Fizzle. We all talking about.
Jazzy, we gonna start a DJ crew.
Cory Mo too. You know what I'm talking about?
Hold
Come
up.
on
Corey,
now.
tell him we
You
finna
know
start
what
a
I'm saying?
DJ crew. I'm taking DJ lessons right now.
Oh yeah, come on. We'll have a tour. Come on, we
Hey,
ain't
you know what?
We ain't turning down nothing but our collar.
One more thing.
What's up?
On the brand new Bun B album called Way Mo Trio,
Hello.
we have a jamming song with Jazzy on there that's featuring A-Ball and MJG.
Ooh.
I can't even tell you the name of it, but it's coming real soon.
Oh.
So be on the lookout for that.
I want to hear that.
Oh yeah, we gonna bump that when we turn the cameras off.
As soon as
I was about to say, y'all got to play that for me when we cut.
Yeah, man, I forgot about that.
So that's what's up, man. I appreciate y'all coming on the show. Much love. CountryRapTunes.com. You know what it is.
Yes,
Oh boy.
Chat.
We've been making music ever since the crack boom. Country rap tunes.
Coming down.
Country rap tunes. Gotta have guitars and a lot of backbone. Come to the South once, I bet you'll be back soon.
Coming down.
Country rap tunes.
Coming down.
Country rap tunes.